Octagon as one of Cape Town's most complete emerging talents at 145 pounds. Confident in every phase, technically sharp on the feet, and composed under pressure, he fights with control, choosing his moments and building momentum with intelligence rather than haste.
Yeah, go for it.
So,
I didn't see you there. Nice.
I've taken both bouts
Fuck yes.
numerous times.
I got the footage.
The bout stays with me.
I got the footage.
Yes, I thought you were going to do a Ric Flair promo or something.
Perfect. Tumelo Manyamala, EFC flyweight champion. Adrian Rayo Sanchez, lightweight interim EFC champion. Tell us a bit more about the day itself, and we'll start with the morning of. Obviously, it was your biggest fight of your entire life so far. Was the nerves any different?
The nerves were not different. One thing I've noticed about my fighting is that the more fights I have, the less nerves I have before the fight. You know what I mean? And this one was different because for the first time ever, I got to spend the night before I fight at home, my wife, my child. And I was kind of nervous about that because before I'm usually in a hotel, you get to visualize a lot of time, but it was perfect, man. It was perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. And the warm-up itself, did it feel any different? I mean, it was your first five-round fight. Was the warm-up any different? How was the feels in the warm-up?
The energy in the warm-up room was actually very lekker. I came a little bit later than everyone else when everyone was there. I mean, you were there already, warmed up. When I walked in, you were already eating pads. Jaden was there, he just got wrapped up. Tumelo was on his way as well. So when I walked in there, the changing room was already filled with the whole team. Yeah. So that was lekker to come into to the change room and see everyone there. And it was just like, okay, there's my place. I'm going to go there. I'm going to get my things in order, get my hand wraps, and then we go straight into warm-up.
Nice.
And I wouldn't say it was any different than any other fight we've had. It's just what was significant about it was just having the whole team there.
Yeah.
Because usually it's just you and Mike and maybe someone else.
Yes.
But this time it was Mike was there, Yusuf was there, Connor was there, Cameron was there, Jess was there, Hamza and Hannah were there,
Awesome.
and then obviously the rest of the team. So it felt like a PFA event when you walked in there.
Facts.
So yeah, the warm up was good. It was nice.
The warm-up was fine, to be honest. It didn't feel different. Actually, I lie. It did feel different.
Yeah.
Because before I went out, it was like the first time I ever got like emotional before a fight. You know what I mean? First time ever. So the warm-up itself was fine, just closer to the time of walking out, just before we walked out. I don't know, just a lot of emotion or just all built up.
Got you.
And then when I walked out, like, felt amazing, bro. Crazy feeling ever.
Feel the crowd's energy and
Like the crowd, bro. And when you walk out, like you see, like the full kind of arena. I remember just looking up and thinking, holy smokes, bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It took me back to the first time I walked out at GrandWest. That same feeling of excitement and like happiness that like I'm here, finally I made it.
Gotcha.
You know, I made it to the pro leagues. I had that same feeling when I walked out for this fight.
Yeah.
And the first time compared to the first time, I was the first fight on the bill, so the crowd was sort of not, the venue was sort of empty. Everyone was still arriving when I had my first one.
Yeah.
But when I had this title fight, it was packed. It was packed out. The stadium was full. So walking in, it was also just had to take a moment to just like, we're here again. There's the cage, see all the people, and it's almost as if I could see all the individual people that were there to come and support me in the crowd. It was such a lack of feeling. You can actually see when I walk out, I'm smiling and looking at myself in the TV screen, taking it all in.
Gotcha.
And it was a really, flip, walking out in front of a crowd like that's like, there's no other feeling that can replace it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
For sure. The fight itself, it was a dog fight. I personally never seen you wrestle so much in your life, but it was entertaining, it was insane.
Yeah.
How did you feel the fight went?
I do aim for the finish, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to finish. But it's a fight game, Zonny is a very good fighter, very hard to put my hands on him, and he's a very good counter striker. So as much as I wanted to put my hands on him, I knew that if I overextend or overcommit, I'm going to get caught, you never know what happens. So the fight was difficult in a way that I had to kind of be disciplined and try to pick him up, and only when the opportunity is right to kind of commit, you know what I mean? So I wish I got to finish. Sucks that it was a split decision. I still don't think it was a split decision.
Yeah.
I don't know what that judge was. But
Sweet.
It was a hard fight, for sure, and I'm happy it was a hard fight. Because since day one, I've always wanted the hard fights. I've never wanted it to be easy. I've never wanted to have a walkover fight. I've never wanted it to be something where it's okay, he won because this guy was there. It was a hard fight. It was well earned, and I deserve to have the championship after that. But to go 5 rounds like that and out wrestle a Brazilian, apparently he's got a brown belt in jiu-jitsu at the time, and coming from a good gym, Pitbull Brothers, where they are renowned for their grappling and their jiu-jitsu, to go 5 rounds, basically grappled the hell out of him, beat him in his own game, I was quite impressed with myself because I wanted to strike with him. I wanted a nice striking game, but as soon as he closed up on me, I was like, okay, we're gonna grapple now. So the aim was always to get the finish, but I was prepared to go the 5 rounds. And then to grapple it like that, I promise you, there was once in the fight where I was holding him against the cage and I was like, okay, my arms are done. Like, I want this guy to stop fighting now so I can rest. But it's in that moment where I was like, okay, we're in a championship fight now. We need to win this title. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight.
Awesome.
So it was a hard fight. And I think back now, when I was in the fight, I didn't realize I was going through 5 rounds. But afterwards, when I was at home and I was sitting there and I'm thinking about it, I was like, 5 rounds, bruh. Full 5 rounds. Grappled the whole time. It was a good hard fight.
Amazing. And talk to us a bit about that moment when they wrapped it around you. And just that moment itself, was it what you thought it would be? Did it take a moment for it to settle in? What was that like?
I mean, it's the first time I ever get a win on decision, and then it just so happens to be the biggest fight of my career. So usually when I won before, it's finished. So by the time they announce it, I know I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? And then I was kind of certain when they were announcing, and then it was a split. And you have to wait for the third judge. I was like, oh my word. Don't tell me they're gonna rob me.
So you look off to the...
Don't tell me they're gonna rob me, yeah.
Got you.
And then they announced it, and then it just, man. It's a brilliant feeling. It's like all that hard work paying off, and getting around with the belt. I had my wife there, my coach there, my flipping, all the teammates fighting out there. It was special.
Where would you rank in terms of your fights and the feeling afterward? Where would you rank it?
Definitely the top fight.
Top.
Definitely the top. No question about it.
I get a little bit of goosebumps now when I think about it. I envisioned that moment of having the belt wrapped around me so many times.
Yeah.
And there was times in my career where I thought, it's never going to happen. And, my chances missed. Things aren't working out. I've had to restart my career a couple of times. And when I've had to restart, I always thought, I'm just further and further away from getting this belt now. But that day, when they wrapped that belt around me, you can actually hear how I shout. It's like, I did it. It's like, I knew I could do it. And that moment was my whole career, that whole 10 years of up and down, winning and losing, having it all, losing it all, coming back, knowing you're going to get it, then losing it again, and then to get to that point where you get the belt, it's just like, through everything, I always knew I was going to get it. So it was just a massive accomplishment and a close to a chapter and a close to a struggle.
Yeah.
And it's just opened up more things now for me to go to the next part.
Damn right.
So yeah, it was a moment I'll never ever forget.
Amazing. Thank you, Sanchez. Thank you so much. Well done. I think there was one more. Has life changed so far in terms of like I don't know, like attention or anything such like that?
I mean, life really hasn't changed. The goal is still the same. The goal is still get to UFC, get the belt there. It's just nice that I can see that I'm on the right trajectory. Along the way, you kind of get to question things sometimes. And just to see something like you winning a championship, is just proving to yourself that you're on the right path. But I still know this is just the beginning. I have way tougher opponents coming my way. I have way harder fights. I have more wars. And I'm just excited.
It's just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
What's up? Thank you to Melo for your busy time, shortly.
That's stress, bro.
What do you think you're joking when we say that there's everyone doing well for us? You're joking.
To me, bro. Oh my god.
Just like
Unreal.
that. Just like that.
Unreal.
It's as simple as you make it. It's that.
It's so sweet, bro.
All the way, man.
Yes, thank you, Mike.
All the way.
Yeah.